Hello, my friends. Oops. So, why am I hearing? Do you hear an issue? Hang on. Okay, I think it should be fine now. Guys, I'm so happy when this week is over. I mean, I'm clumsy, but this week I've just done everything you can do. And in my German life, I just done, I just fell over with my chair. So if you want to have a laugh, go back and watch it. You don't need to understand. You're just going to pee yourself. Anyhow, thank you for joining me. Hi, Michelle. Bonsoir. For those who don't know me, my name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen and Helden. I'm an elite retailer for Dixie Bell over here in Frankfurt in Germany. I also am the European distribution for Grace on Design. Also a retailer for them, but mainly I'm looking after the retailers over here in Europe. So tonight we are going to decoupage my dishwasher. So, hallo liebe Vera, schön, dass du da bist. Guys, when you join me, just let me know where you're watching from. Say hi to me. Hi, Sarah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can tell you. So I'm so happy when this week is over. I need a drink. So, anyhow, I'm going to have a nice bruise on my bum, Okay, anyhow, we're going to decoupage my dishwasher. So this dishwasher, there's some bonding primer on there. I used Slick Stick from Dixie Bell as a base. And I've put 2 coats of a top coat on there for a medium to adhere the decoupage paper. So this is how this was prepared. Obviously cleaned nicely beforehand. And I am going to use, where is it? There it is. I'm going to use the sunflower decoupage paper by Grace on Design. Hi, Carla. So, guys, hello to Portugal. Thank you for watching. Guys, if you pop in, as I said, just let me know where you're watching from. Pop over to my page, follow the Master of Disaster. Hi, Brenda. Hi to Texas. Hi, Nancy. Guys, I'm so happy that you're all there. So I need a little bit of support. And I'm going to see how that is. I'm probably the only person in the world who is going to iron some wrinkles into that paper, because honestly, with ironing, I am useless. So let's see how that one goes tonight. Anyhow, I usually, that's the reason I prefer the wet method, but I thought on this piece, I'm going to use the iron, as this is pretty nice and flat. So I might be able to not bring any wrinkles into that. So, but with ironing, this is basically the most easy way to apply decoupage without any wrinkles. So the decoupage papers by Grace on Design, you just seen that they come in Europe in this tube, and I gotta put my coffee to the side, otherwise I'll probably dangerous already. And they have like a protective sheet just to give a little more protection, and then you have the main motif. I can't see you. Can you see? Which is upside down. Which is this one. Which is really, really big, as you can see. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use, this would probably look nice. Am I going to rethink it? No, I'm going to rethink it. No, I'm not. Second thoughts, second guessing. Okay, so, and then there's like that main design also comes in a smaller version, which is on the second sheet. There you can see it in a smaller version. And then there is a matching pattern, which is this one. So, and this one is gonna go with, that's the one I'm going to use because I've started painting my kitchen in that green. So this is gonna go nicely with it. So, who's all there? Brenda is there, I can't see her. Hi Jill, thank you for joining. Guys, thank you so much. If you have questions, put it in the comments. Now I know what I've forgotten, which are my scissors. Stay with me. Oh, my bum. My bum hurts. Hang on. Sorry. Here we are. So I'm going to Instagram. I'm going to pop you a little over so you see a little more what we are doing, and also my ring light fell apart. So it's about time this week is over. I think. No, this is Grace on Design, Sarah. This is Grace on Design. I'm going to show you. Grace on Design. That's the decoupage papers I'm using tonight. So, ja, das musst du dir angucken, Becky. Mein Hintern, das gibt einen schönen blauen Fleck. Okay, so that's I'm going to use that matching pattern, which is very beautiful. I love sunflowers. Who loves sunflowers? You can see I'm already getting bruises where I fell over. So, hello Vera. So you can cut. This is like a normal paper, so to say. I'm just gonna come a little bit in here. So you can basically cut that. I've got to cut it down here. So I've got no table here. I'm sitting almost on the floor. Obviously, I didn't get that dishwasher out. So this is gonna go right around. So I'm just cutting it down here, but you can cut it normally with a pair of scissors. You can, that's what I usually do when I apply it and there's like the edges are going to be seen. I usually use a damp brush and wet the paper and just rip it apart there. Hi, mein Hase. So, hi, Amber. Oh, and you. I'm happy you're there. So, and I'm going to paint, not tonight probably, I'm going to paint on top here with some matching colors. So, also going to cut the edge off. There's like this white, this is white. I also lost my English, guys. I'm just ready for a holiday. I think I do need a holiday. Who else needs a holiday? So. Go. See, I have it nicely cut on the bottom here. Just like a tiny little, this paper is pretty strong, you know, and the nice thing, they come rolled, as you've seen, in that tube, and that's the reason this paper does not have any creases. So that's a great benefit of that those papers too. And cut that easily. I'm just concentrating a little bit, guys. Sorry, I'm going to check for questions in a minute. Also, this is this paper is, I think it's from the first release. It is very, very pretty. And today you've got to check that out also on my page, or on the Grace on Design page. Heather just released the new designs coming out for July. So, oh. So, here you go. Okay. Hans-Peter, ich bin ja ganz überrascht nach Bensheim. Freue mich, dass du da bist. It's one of my guys, you know, I'm also a diving instructor. There's one of my diving instructor colleagues on here, which makes me very happy. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. So, okay. I'm going to tape that on here a little so it does not fall down completely. So it is a little easier to apply then. Just got like a little bit of a tape. Just going to make sure it's like about center and it's lining up with the bottom here, which is about there. I could measure, what I usually don't do, you know me, and just gonna go a little around the edge. Let's see. Just taking that on here. So also those papers, they come, this can go a little up. This can go a little up. These papers, they also come with a red pad. I'm going to show you. It's also going to come with a red pad. As this is going to be blended in anyway on top. And I'm going to use a little paint on the bottom also, probably. Doesn't need to be perfect on there. So that's going to stay like this now. This is about pretty much straight, pretty much on the bottom here. There you go. So what you need is an iron for this method. New Zealand green now. Okay. I haven't put the pictures up yet, Amber. You know I'm terrible with taking the pictures. I've got to do that. They're gonna come on soon. So Michelle, I'm going to translate that later on, and I'm going to answer your question later. So. So, okay, I am having one of those, you can use a normal iron. I've got like one of those little things here. I'm going to try that out tonight. It's a part, you know, this week went already. This is probably going to be whatever, we find out. So, oh, Nina, you want to go to New Zealand? Now I've got it. So you need, you normally would put that your iron, you can use a normal iron, just no steam. That's the important thing. You need some what's it called in English, parchment paper. Is it parchment paper? I think it is. You need that to protect your paper, and you have your iron on middle to high heat. So this thing you can put, you can basically decide or regulate the temperature yourself. So I've got it on 165 degrees for now, because I don't know, I'm not quite sure how accurate those, thank you, Amber, parchment paper. Okay. Did I pronounce it correctly? Because I'm not quite sure how accurate those temperature, the scale is. So now I've got it. So, and then I'm basically, what I like to do, I'm starting in the middle and I'm gonna go out to the outside, because then, you know, if you start on one end and you haven't got it on there pretty accurate, and it might move a little bit and twist. It's like a long way to go up there, so the gap at the end will be a little higher. So if you start in the middle and go to the outside from each side, it won't be that much of a gap eventually, like when you work like me. I mean, I know you're working perfect. I'm always talking about me. So I'm going to tilt you down a little bit so you see a little more what I am doing and not what I am looking like. I hope I'm not. Hang on, guys. Instagram, here, there, and Facebook, here, there. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Okay. So, okay, parchment paper. Make sure it's not one of those wax things or something like that. They come in brown, they come in white. So I just, I just quite like the brown one. So, and then I'm going to use my iron. This is heated up, and I'm going to just go over it gently and see. There's going to be a lot of, as I said, okay, that's sticking already. Sticking already. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. I'm just moving on there slowly. Obviously, you also have to check. Basically where the surface you're applying it onto. So I'm going to take that off because I don't want that to iron on there. So, but this is already sticking here. That's how easy that goes. And this is about 2 coats of the Dixie Belle satin. You can use any top coat. You can use a decoupage medium for that. 2 coats. You let it dry, and then you apply it. So this is basically the dry method, the ironing on method. And I'm probably the only person who is going to iron some wrinkles in there. As I said, I'm useless at ironing. See if it's going to be proof. So this is like you're moving in and out. This is like a thin metal piece. So, but this is set on 165. As I said, I'm not sure how accurate this scale is, but this works pretty nicely. So, and I'm just going to go out. And this goes quick also. Sorry if this is a little loud from the paper wrinkling, and this is normal paper. I'm doing pretty good by now, I think. So this paper is very good quality. So even I am, look how gorgeous it looks. It already looks very pretty, doesn't it? Okay. So also, it's got to go around the edge here. This, yeah, still on. Wrinkle down there, I told you. sort it out. Move slowly over it so the heat has some time to looking good. So now moving over to this side. Let's see. And this paper, this parchment paper is basically to protect your decoupage paper. And it adheres really, really easy. So with this thing, 160, oops, I've just moved that down. Okay. 65. It's a good temperature to adhere it. So as I said before, you obviously got to check for, it is cute, isn't it? This is for usually those, what are they called in English? You know, who have got those plane models, like the small plane models, when they build them, they've got like foils to the wings and stuff like that. That's what those things are used. And you can get like, especially around those edges and stuff like that, makes life a little easier. You're gonna laugh if I tell you now. I even have got a normal iron at home. As I said, I'm useless at ironing. I mean, I ride motorbikes. I'm a scuba diver instructor. I run my shop on my own. I built my website myself. What else did I do? I do a lot of things, but there's two things I'm useless at. This is ironing and cleaning windows. I'm just useless. Sorry, I have to admit. So. Getting some wrinkles in here. So oops, that was open. Not much room to move here either. So, but if you are good at ironing, you should get that on there nice and flat. You move it from the inside out. That's it. And also, if you have the chance to lay your project down flat, it's for decoupaging the easiest. If you can look at it from the top, obviously. Yes, Sarah, they do. If you, I didn't fancy to take the dishwasher out here and go from there. So that's the reason I am having to do that on a horizontal surface. So obviously, if you have like a normal iron, you have like a bigger surface. But as I said, I don't have an iron in my household. Do you like that paper? Is that pretty? Oh, hi Heather. Thank you for joining. Sarah, it'll be about a middle to high temperature. I think if you put it on cotton or linen, it goes from 165 to 210. That's what I figured out. And I've got this one on 165 at the moment. So, as I said, I'm not sure how accurate those the scale is, but that works nicely. And I think I've done pretty well. But this is probably only due to the amazing paper that I didn't manage to get any wrinkles in there. Because usually, even if I have a piece of clothing which has got like hardly any wrinkles, after I'm finished with it ironing, it'll have more wrinkles in it than it had before I started. Definitely. You can mix those methods. You know, if you, for example, have like areas, like those edges, for example, where you can't get in with your iron or something like that, of course you can use the wet method to get that around this edge. So that also works. I'm not finished yet, Amber. I'm not finished yet. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. So the reason I fell over with my chair in my German life is because one of the wheels came off, and I was just like gone. I love this paper. This is so pretty. So I'll see if I can get around this edge here, because I've done some. So I've done the. Let's see. I've done. Is my head in the way? No. Got parchment paper in there. Obviously, I have put the. Just got to get that. I have put the top coat around here, around that edge also. Okay, that should work. So, but as I said, if you can't get into those edges, you can use the wet method there. So that's. See, but this is can you see what, oh, I'm sorry, right in the way with my head, aren't I? So, but this is the nice thing, because this is pretty thin from the front also, so this is pretty good for those areas. And they're not too expensive, those things. Just following along that edge. And you can, basically what that iron does, it reactivates the, ouch, hot. It reactivates the top coat underneath. So that's pretty much it. So if you're scared doing some decoupage about getting wrinkles, use the iron-on method. and you're good to go. So. You're good to go. Got some wrinkles down there, as I said, but that's me. That's this method is usually very safe to do. It's just me being useless at ironing, I have to admit. But even so, if you go over it, you can get rid of your wrinkles. Make sure you don't set your iron on a too high temperature because you may scorch your paper or you may scorch the project, what you obviously don't want to do. What means TBH? Oh, hi, Jill. So, Jill is the master of the decoupaging Grace on Design. She does amazing work. She's just on here. Thank you so much for joining me. So, do you like that paper, guys? I hope you do. So, you're talking about the weather. Oh, yes. I know. Too pretty for dishes. So when you go over, you can feel it hasn't adhered somewhere, but this is about Heather, guys. For those who are on my page, Heather, she is basically the head together with Pam of the decoupage papers, Grace on Design. So she does amazing things. Whoever is watching on my page, pop over to the Grace on Design page. It's tagged on top. And make sure you give that a follow. There's loads of beautiful things to come. Okay. This chair's also cracking. I think I'm getting fat or something like that. I don't know. All my chairs are breaking. All my chairs are breaking. Oh, there she is, Jill's Creations. Thank you, Jill. You are, Heather. You are amazing. Thank you for those wonderful papers. Okay, that's it. Just around this edge here. Basically doing the same thing. As I said, just make sure you have the right temperature. I think I'm gonna stop now. It's been pretty safe by now. But you can do those areas also with the wet method. You can combine those. That's also possible. But you can go with this little iron around those edges, which works pretty nicely. You've got the idea, my friends. Next week we are going to put that down before. Oh, by the way, this little iron thing, it comes with a stand, which is quite handy. You can just like lay that in there so it doesn't touch the floor, which helps because I've got like a vinyl floor here. And obviously I'm going to blend this in. I'm going to paint on top here. There's a bonding primer underneath, so this is gonna work beautifully. But this paper is gonna go nicely. I have, let's see, I'm gonna pop you up a little bit. Oops. I have, you can see there's a sunflower up there. If I open the door, I would like to open that, but my kitchen is very small, guys. I can't show you properly. I've got to walk around with you when everything is finished. Thank you, my friends. Yes, they do. We've got to be careful. That's correct. I'm going to turn that off before anything happens. So I'm just checking for some questions. Nina asked me the other day if I can cook. I can cook. So again, master of disaster, but I can cook. I can't guarantee that nothing happens, but my friends, I'm thanking you so much for being with me tonight. If you haven't done it yet, guys, please pop over to my page, leave me a like there. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Also, go and leave a like on the Graceful Design page, where those beautiful papers come from. My name is Angela. I'm the owner of Creative Energy from Elfen and Helden. I'm the Graceful Design Decoupage Papers European distributor over here in Frankfurt in Germany. So if you need any help, just contact me. I'll be very happy to help you out. If you watch replay, please put hashtag replay into the comments. Tag me if you have questions. So I know that you have a question. I'll come in there to answer that for you. And yeah, I would say I'll see you next week. And and you, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Vera. Thank you. Well, I mean, this is so old, this dishwasher. It'll probably pack in after I'm finished with it, but even so, at least it looks nice for the last couple of months it's working. My friends, I thank you so much for being with me. I really appreciate that. You may sprinkle this video also, which makes me happy. And I will see you next Thursday to blend some colors with those papers. Show you how that works. Guys, thank you so much. You take care. You have a lovely day, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching from. Have a lovely weekend. Take care and look after yourself. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Bye.